Hello, everyone. This is Randy Goodman from Harvey Callis Real Estate. I'm a real estate broker. I'm also a publisher with Empowering Women to Succeed and an event producer. And I am super excited to be here with Jacqueline Dixon, who is a sales trainer and developer. She has an incredible program with New Era Communications. She's also an event producer of many years, and she is such a giver. I can't wait to share her with you and have her share with us this incredible event that is coming up very soon. Jacqueline, thank you for being here, and please tell us, who's Jacqueline Dixon? Why did this event come about?
Thank you so much, Randy. Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored to be on your platform. I've been looking forward to it for some time now. And yeah, so my goodness, who is Jacqueline Dixon? Well, that might take longer than this one episode, but let me see if I can just kind of condense it so that your viewers and your listeners can get an appreciation for who and what I do. So Jacqueline Dixon, career-wise, is a professional sales trainer, coach, and speaker. And I am a sales professional, which is I'm a certified sales professional. I've been training and coaching sales and the sales process for sales professionals and entrepreneurs for over 2 decades. And I've been successfully doing that in the corporate as well as private markets. And I drank the Kool-Aid for sales. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. It's the best profession in the world, bar none. And as I say, my mantra says for New Era Communications, which is my private company, sales skills are life skills, and I swear by that. So, along with having over 2 decades, probably more closer to 3 decades of successful corporate sales training and coaching, running multi-million-dollar sales rooms for corporations, building managers up, and sales professionals. I have also been successfully running private businesses as well. And my main business right now is New Era Communications. So a New Era Communications is a professional sales training platform. And what we specifically do is target entrepreneurs, particularly startups. And we work with them in teaching them sales and the sales process so that they can get an appreciation for the value that there is in learning the proper techniques needed in order to sell your product or service.
I think that's so important for the success of a business.
Critical, Randy. It is so critical because everybody, I assume, went into the business because they truly believed that they had a product or service which would be of value to others, right? That's why we go into business. Well, you know that that product or service is of value, but now your job is to tell others, and others have to also believe that that product or service is of value to them as well. And in order to do that, you're going to need to learn how to present yourself. You're going to need to learn, processes such as features and benefits. You're going to need to learn how to qualify potential clients for your business because as I've said I often say to entrepreneurs, one of the first questions I ask them is, so who's your client? Who's your market? Who's your client base? And they say, well, everybody. As soon as I hear that, I know that
Trouble.
that's trouble. Because no, not everybody is your client. And you have to know your target market, and knowing how to identify your target market is critical to your success. Because at the end of the day, your target market, your ideal target market is defined by who is most likely to do business with you. That's a better way kind of to phrase it. Who is most likely to do business with you? Not who you would want to do business with, who is most likely. Now, once you've kind of identified and grouped the most likely in candidates to do business with you, then you can frame your presentation around dealing with what is attractive to them. So, again, sales skills is what is going to sustain your business and keep
So
you
how
in
did
business.
so how did Meet the Motivators come about? Because clearly you've got quite an extensive knowledge and training and ability in sales. Where did Meet the Motivators come from?
Fantastic question. So, Randy, much like yourself, I assume, being a sales professional, being in the sales world, being a business woman, we have been most likely rubbing shoulders against our male counterparts because representation of females in our industry, business as a whole, is very, very low in comparison to men. And finding successful businesswomen, that's even a higher threshold to actually reach. So going through the past few decades as a entrepreneur, as a passionate businesswoman, committed to achieving success, meant that in many cases, I was operating in a silo. And I didn't see around me other role models, other women that were experiencing similar achievements and goals and milestones as I was, and that told me that, wow, this isn't a good thing. There's got to be other women out there that are like me, think like me, and could use the supports that we can provide each other. So I was on a mission, to find out where they are. Am I the only one? Am I that unique? And I started to look into locating them, and I started identifying women individually, one by one by one. And whenever I found another one, I'd be like, yes, another one who understands what it's like to be an assertive business professional, not aggressive, because we sometimes want to overplay that word when we're talking about successful women. Assertion, being assertive and being aggressive are two totally different things. So when I started to identify a few other women that were similar to me and had lived experiences similar to mine, I decided one day that, listen, I believe that we need more of us. We need more of us in this space. And if we come together as a group of women that show that we're unified for the one common cause, it might inspire others to want to move into positions of leadership as well. And that was the beginning of it, realistically. A small group of women, I asked female leaders in their particular fields to join me in coming together with a message that would educate, inspire, and encourage other females to step into the leadership roles.
And then it opened your eyes to how many people would actually want to go on that journey with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And leadership doesn't necessarily mean corporate leadership or business leadership. It could also mean community leadership. You might, that is just as important, because that's where the seeds are planted, right? It's planted in the grassroots communities, and it germinates there, and then it moves on and springs forth in other areas. So community leadership is as critical as some corporate leadership or career leadership.
Absolutely. So, and I want to thank you again, because you were a sponsor for the Toronto Women's Expo that we were thankfully able to have last September to celebrate the 10th anniversary, a few years late, of course, but you're a big part of that, and we so appreciate you being part of that and attending the event and participating in it and sharing your wealth of knowledge as well. And I think it's so important that we do come together and support each other. And and I love what you've done. You said you went seeking these people to bring them together so they could be of value to your audience, and of course keep growing your audience into their audiences, and just domino affecting from there. And I think it's really important to have people like yourself in the community who are diverse, who are, giving, who are sharing, who are not keeping things the best kept secret, in the world. Like, let's share our information, let's share our knowledge. And not only that, let's build relationships with other people who can do the same or want to do the same. And I just think that is so important to the growth of people personally and professionally. That's why I produce events, because I love to bring those people together. And I know that that's, your passion as well. So it's great to be able to support one another in these endeavors. And, it really is so crucial to business success, especially for entrepreneurs, right? Or even solopreneurs who are trying to make it out there and might not know where to connect with other people or where to find information to help them get to the next level, or even change their mindset, or anything that they really want to achieve, or maybe even just find ideas of a business they may want to go to. Maybe they're coming from the home life or from corporate world or from wherever they're coming from, and looking for some sort of idea, something they can be passionate about to go forward, and finding a community to support them. And so thank you very much for hosting this event. So can you tell us a little bit more about what can people expect at, like, when is the event, where is the event, and what can people expect at the event?
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And I just want to quickly touch on the Toronto Women's, Expo. I loved it. As soon as I saw it pop up that it was actually going forward, I said, I've got to be a part of that, because that is what I consider to be my tribe. And here's a body of women and men, right? Because we love men. And I always tell people we love men, and we especially love men that support, bring it on, that support strong women. I look forward to being a part of the Toronto Women's Expo again. I think it's a fantastic event. So going forward, this event, Meet the Motivators, right? So the name kind of sort of speaks to it, right? What we're out to do, educate, inspire, and empower. So what we do is, it's a symposium which takes place over a 2-day period of time. So on day one is where the education component comes into play. So we offer a plethora of interactive workshops ranging from many different needs. For example, maybe your need could be emotional, right? Where you need to kind of learn how to kind of reconnect on an emotional level, whether it's with a partner or without a partner. And Happy Love is one of the workshops that we're going to be delivering by one of my experts called Haley Patry. So it's a whole spectrum of workshops, from building your brand to how to network successfully. Yeah, I mean, networking, how critical is that, Randy, right? Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know how to network successfully, and it's the gift that keeps on giving. Networking is a fabulous skill to have. And then there's workshops like mine, which is Sales 101 for entrepreneurs. Yours as well. I mean, how to blow up your business. So day one is the education component. We offer up to 10 interactive workshops that you can choose from. So do you remember in high school, right? How we would start off our day in homeroom with our homeroom teacher, yes. And then depending on what your timetable said, that would dictate how the rest of your day would be spent, right? So we recreate the high school day experience. And you're going to start off in homeroom with your homeroom teacher, and you're going to choose your timetable for that day. So you're going to choose to say, I'm going to fill in my timetable with these 3 workshops today, or I'm going to fill it in with 6 workshops today. It's up to you. If you were anything like me in high school, you might have a full timetable, but you skip here and there.
Here and there.
what happens is anytime you do not want to be in a workshop, just go right back to your homeroom teacher, because your homeroom teacher is going to be running a number of presentations throughout the full course of the day. So there's never a dull moment. In conjunction with the workshops, we have two special presenters that are going to be special guests that are going to be bringing down the house as well. We've got the unstoppable Tracy. I mean, who can get enough? You know, you want to talk about inspiration? She is the lived experience of that. And we've got Tanya Williams, who another female leader who spent 19 years as Olivia on Young and the Restless, and has now is now the founder of the Toronto Reel Film Festival, right? So and those are two presenters, but this year we have an added component that we brought on, and I'm super excited about it, and it's called the Millennial Minds Symposium. So we're going to have a panel discussion for 1 hour with millennials, and it's called Millennial Minds for the reason that we want to get inside their head. We want to find out what keeps them up at night. We want to hear from them. We want to be a support system for them, some guidance maybe. Is it housing prices? Is it cost of living? Is it employment? Is it education? Like, what is it that's working or not working for them? So that's the really cool parts. We want as many millennials out as possible. And I'm going to breaking news. You're the first person that I'm telling this to on social media. We are so in love with the millennials that we are going to let the first 50 with proof of ID under the 25 or less in for free.
Wow.
So if you are, because we want to get your career ignited. We want to get you pumped up. We want to get you motivated so that you can make the good decisions. So looking forward to that.
Very generous. That's beautiful. I love that, Jacqueline.
Yes, awesome, and so am I. And then, of course, on day 2 is the gala. That's when we, after all the high fives and the fist pumping from day 1, we come together and get all dolled up, and we then attend the gala. And this is a red carpet gala that will have media coverage, and it is mainstream media coverage, by the way, so we're very fortunate for that. And this is where we unveil the motivators, the keynote speakers that are going to deliver the message to carry us for another year. And our keynotes of keynotes this year is Margaret Trudeau. She was selected specifically because of the mental health aspect of what we've been going through over the last 2 years.
Very important, yes.
And she's a mental health icon. That's what, she's fashioned her life around delivering that message to others, and it's one that I sincerely support for many personal reasons. And so we're looking forward to that. And she will be accompanied by Jill Dunford, a rising CTV star of a new show called Ask Auntie Jillian. We've got Claudia Harvey as the Dragon Den superstar, who will be giving us her message, and then a number of other keynotes like myself, Jacqueline Dixon. We've got the president of the Black Chamber of Commerce, Michelle McGee, and Mala Sharma Singh, and a few others. So those are the speakers for the evening. But Margaret is going to carry it home for us, and she's super excited to be there to share her message. We've got some entertainment as well, though. Guess who just, if you can remember a song, I hope you do, Sometimes When We Touch by Dan Hill, Juno Award-winning singer Dan Hill. He will be popping in to serenade us as well. So lots to take in over that 2-day period.
Wow. So tell us, it's such a big endeavor to do an event like this. It's incredible. So, kudos to you to doing it. It's just phenomenal. But what can people expect to take away? Like, how is this going to change their lives? Why do they have to be there?
Very good question. Day one, you really need to be there because we really need to learn all over again how to re-engage. It's something that we're going to have to come to terms with. The world is still revolving, and where are we going to fit in? Over the last 2 years, females have been hit economically. They've almost been devastated uh, economically, and female business ownership is on the rise. Some of it is not necessarily by choice either. Some of it is just because women have been forced to have to bear the brunt of the pandemic to the extent where they had no choice but to reinvent themselves as maybe as entrepreneurs that work from home and home-based businesses. So we've increased the number of entrepreneurs in the female arena. We're outpacing men right now. So if you're going to take that leap of faith and become an entrepreneur and take control of your destiny, you're going to need some tools to help you along the way. You're going to need to learn that you're not operating in a silo. There are other women like you that are out there that are willing to support you, that you can become a part of a network. And once you learn the art of collaboration, you will see how much faster and quicker your business ventures can move. And this has nothing to do, and the wonderful thing about Meet the Motivators, what I love, as we say it, we are a combination of women from every cultural background that are coming together to bring this message home for women of all cultures, backgrounds, ethnicities, because we cannot afford as female leaders to parse it any more than it already is. We need to come together as one team for one good cause and bring the message home. So you need to be there for that. You want to also learn about the mental health aspect of why we do Meet the Motivators, why CAMH is plays such an important role in our giving back to the community, because 100% of the funds that we gain through our charitable, our fundraising goes towards the two charities that we support, which is CAMH and the Jean Augustine Educational Chair. Meet the Motivators is also a not-for-profit company, and we operate with volunteers.
Yes, yes. And that gives people an opportunity to actually be part of something that's giving back, but also to learn and to be able to take those skills forward to carry on and do their own events or whatever they wish. So I think it's really important to have a team that you can give that opportunity to, which is what we do with Toronto Women's Expo as well. So we're very like-minded, and I love that. I love, supporting causes, that you're giving through the Gala to charity, which I think is super important. It's so important to give back. We're doing every day. Let's stop and think, what can we do for other people? How can we help someone else? What can we do? How can we contribute? Doesn't always have to be money. It can be your time, it can be your knowledge, it can be your effort, it can be so many different things. But I think it's crucial that we're able to do that. And part of being a leader is making an impact. And you don't have to be running an event to be a leader, right? You don't have to be teaching a course to be a leader. But making an impact on your community does make you a leader in any form that you're doing it. So it's so important to be part of that. So the fact that you're offering that opportunity to people to give back, to participate in something, and to make an impact on people that need help. There's so many different charities out there to support. We have to pick the ones that resonate with us. And I think it's really important, like Jean Augustine, I know, is very focused on youth and young women. you know,
Mhm.
wants to help them succeed. And they don't all have the opportunity. It doesn't matter what your background is. You know, there's so many young women who don't have the opportunity to go forward or have success in their life. So if you can surround yourself, you know, as adults, as children, if you can surround yourself by people who will make an impact on you, or where you can participate and make an impact on others, I think it's so important. Like, what is life for? We need purpose and intent in our life. And how can we make a difference? What can we leave behind when we're gone? You know, and what is it that you guys want to leave behind when you're
Yeah.
gone? Right. So participate in this event, participate in giving back, participate in the excitement, in the celebration, and also in yourself, in learning and growing, you know, whether it's mindset or business skills or whatever it is, or even just networking and connecting. Be there, participate in it. And as you mentioned, at some point we have to come out of COVID, right? We have to come out. So, you know, take a breath, you know, put your bravey shoes on and come and join us. You know, if you want to wear your mask, wear your mask. If you want to, whatever you're comfortable with, do what you're comfortable with, but join us and learn and grow and be part of it. Be part of something that's going to impact people, including yourself. Thank you, Jacqueline. That's awesome. So do you want to add anything else to the event? Tell us where it is, the days it's on.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to, we're probably one of the very, the early events out for the year, and I'm sure we'll probably set the pace for others and hopefully a very good one. We are going to be coming together on the 2-4 weekend, as we call it here in Canada, May 2-4. So that would be May 21. And on May 21, the city of Brampton has opened up their doors to us and given us their city hall to take over. So can you imagine that, right? So we have been given Brampton City Hall to conduct day one workshops and the main stage presentation and the special guest appearances. That will be at 30 Wellington Street. For those who do not know, Brampton City Hall, fantastic area, lots of parking, and it's a great facility. We've got upstairs and downstairs, so there's lots of room to sprawl out. If you're interested in being a vendor, that's a great opportunity for you to vend. So that's where we'll be on day one. And then on day two, we're off to the banquet hall. So the banquet hall is Woodbine Banquet Hall. And Woodbine Banquet Hall is at Albion and 27. Mind you, the exact address is on our website, which is www.meetthemotivators.com. You can also reach out to us on Facebook. Meet the Motivators, 2022. Meet the Motivators is also on IG, and we are also on LinkedIn. So they're relatively new platforms, so please like us and follow us, share the information as well. And there's just so much more to the event than what I've shared. But it's all about giving back. And one of the exciting things that we're going to be sharing on the night of the gala is that based on our efforts this year, we will be able to, with a successful gala, launch the Resilient Women program, which is a program that now allows Meet the Motivators to provide workshops, virtual workshops and seminars each month throughout the whole course of the year. And then it culminates now to the in-person gala once a year. But the Resilience Women's program means that we can offer it for free. So our facilitators will come once a month and deliver a free workshop, virtual workshop, to our participants, and this will happen every month throughout the course of the year, and we're so super excited about that. And that's all a result of the contributions and the efforts of people like yourself, Randy, that have been able to bring Meet the Motivators to this stage.
you know what, Jacqueline, this is like over and beyond any expectation that you are continuing. So it's not just the event. This continues on every month afterwards. And for those people that are participating, get to have access to this, correct?
Correct. Correct.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
what a
Absolutely.
brilliant idea.
Thank you so much. And we're super excited. We are so excited, and we're just now in the 30-day stretch to put the finishing touches on the program so that everybody leaves exhilarated and pumped and motivated. I just can't wait to share this experience with as many people as possible.
I'm so excited to be a part of it and to share that as well. Looking forward to sharing this and seeing everybody at the event. So again, if people want tickets or if they want to purchase a table or if they want to be a vendor, so if you're looking to showcase your business, you're looking for an opportunity, it's right here. Be part of it. So tell us again, where should they go to register?
Well, you can go to register right on the website, which is www.meetthemotivators.com, and you can literally purchase your tables, your tickets for day one, your ticket for the gala, or a table, and they can also go directly through you because you've got some special deals that you can offer that are not on the website. So that would be a great idea to go through you as well. But that's where you would go. And of course, if you need further information, by all means, reach out, send us an email. Myself or members of our team will quickly get back to you and give you the specifics as to what you're looking for.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Jacqueline, for sharing with us, for producing this event, and for just being like a huge pillar in society. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk today.
My pleasure. See you soon.
See you soon. So super excited, Randy. Have an awesome day and the best of luck and success to you and your network.
Thank you so much, and to you as well.
Cheers.